Today we are diving into some big news for Lewes, the recently approved North Star development. This project is set to bring over 850 new housing units to our area, which is going to be a mix of single-family homes and apartments, along with about 12 acres for commercial space. With growth at this scale, there are some very clear pros and cons. And when we posted about this passing on a few other social media platforms, there were some very strong feelings on both sides. So I just want to break down what it means for Lewes, what it means for Coastal Delaware, and what it could potentially mean for you. North Star will be located between Route 9 and Beaver Dam Road in the farm field that is currently across from the Vineyards development where the Redner's grocery store is located. This is a busy area that already sees a pretty high level of traffic, and this development is going to add 852 new housing units with 758 single-family homes and the rest being apartments, which is going to create a sizable increase in the local population. And while new housing is typically a positive for local economies, it also raises questions about how prepared our area is and how prepared Lewes is for this level of growth and that number of homes. While this project could potentially help with some of the demand for housing in our area, there are definitely concerns with oversaturation and the strain on local infrastructure. Given its size and the number of homes, this project has caused even more concern from locals than a lot of the smaller developments that we see. With any development of this size, infrastructure impact is a major topic among anybody you talk to, and Route 9 is already a very heavily trafficked area, as I mentioned, and this project will undoubtedly increase the congestion. The developers are going to be making road improvements as part of their impact requirements, but whether this will be enough to handle the added volume is certainly up for debate, and many are concerned over the increase in traffic to the area. Even with the plans in place for them to redo some of the roads, many locals are concerned that it may not fully address the traffic surge and could lead to some longer commute times and some increased safety risks on already busy roads. Another item that many are concerned about is the strain on some of our community resources. The added population is definitely going to put pressure on our services like our school system and our emergency response services. Sussex County recommended that the developers make voluntary contributions to help with the local schools and our emergency services so that they can help increase the demand. But there are only recommendations and they're not requirements. So there's uncertainty as to whether these contributions are going to happen, whether they're going to be sufficient. And locals have voiced concern that the services will not be able to keep up with the influx of new residents and the continued building that we're seeing. So it is a very popular topic among locals. There are many who are concerned over the strain to our school system and our essential services. One commenter on one of our other platforms mentioned that many local resources are already tapped out or close to tapped out, and this is just going to further compound those issues unless something is done about it from a government level. North Star's development does raise concern as well over environmental and lifestyles. Lewes is known for its small town charm. If you've been here, you understand that, and its open spaces and all that kind of stuff. But with large developments like North Star, there's a risk of altering the character of the community. Green space and natural habitats could be affected, and many residents are wondering if this is a trade-off that's even worth making. Being that this community is being placed on what is currently farmland, many locals feel that the area is already losing its charm or has lost its charm, as it currently seems like they are building on much of our farmland in the area as being developed. There is a lot of pushback from locals, especially when it comes to developments of this magnitude. Now, I will say it's important to note that about 30% of our current farmlands in Sussex County are in land preservation and will remain farmlands forever, but it certainly feels like whenever you go out and drive around that every single piece of farmland is being built on and they're putting houses everywhere. North Star is a huge development that's definitely going to change Lewes. On one hand, it addresses the demand for our housing needs here in Coastal Delaware, and it's going to bring some more amenities right into the community. But on the other hand, it brings up some very real, valid concerns, things like traffic and infrastructure strain and the potential impact on Lewes's small town feel. Time's definitely going to tell if this project brings benefits or, negative things to the area. I know that many locals that we have talked with are very unhappy about what feels like unchecked development throughout much of the Coastal Delaware region and where the future of Coastal Delaware is headed. If you have thoughts on North Star or the future of development in Coastal Delaware, I would love to hear them either down in the comments below or via email. If you found some value in today's video, do us a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. And then if you or someone you know is looking to buy or sell real estate here in Coastal Delaware, me and my team would love to be your real estate resource of choice. So all our contact information is going to be down below in the description and here on the screen. If we can help in absolutely any way, don't hesitate to reach out. I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Peace.